Previously on Jurassic Park the Game. Ah shit, it's been like a year. What happened in this fucking game? Welcome to Jurassic Park the Video Game Episode 3, a video 65 million years in the making. Sorry it's taken so long, but to be perfectly honest, I just lost interest. Because this game sucks! Let's reunite ourselves with our old friends, shall we? There's Jerry Harding, the most boringest dad ever. Jess Harding, the most brattiest kid ever. Dr. Sorkin, the dull hippie. Michelle Rodriguez, the Michelle Rodriguez type. Yoder, the annoying Han Solo. And Oscar, the Mexican Chewbacca. Telltale's really outdone themselves with this one. These characters are truly some of the greatest characters in the entire series. Up there with people like him, and him, and him. Wait. Okay, let's get started with Jurassic Park Episode 3, The Depths. More like the depths of my ass. So the last time we saw this sad gathering of fuckfaces, they had just been separated after a tiny little scuffle. It's okay because they shortly got back together. For like half a second.
We're down here!
Down here! Down here!
Stop it!
And now the fellowship is once again broken and danger lurks around every corner. Like this corner where raptors are currently trying to eat everyone.
We're lucky that chopper didn't kill us all.
I don't feel so lucky.
This sure is a thrilling scene, isn't it? Our heroes are stuck on this tower, certain death lies below. It really gets the blood pumping.
The emergency ladder's right there. The way the tower is tilting, it will put us down outside the paddock. I think we can make it to the utility tunnels, right over there. We can lock the raptors out if we can beat them inside.
I hope you're right. Let's get that ladder lowered.
Oh man, that sounds risky. But what other plan do they have? It has to work. It has to.
Won't budge.
Did you try the latch?
The latch, right, of course.
Okay, so use the latch and let's get this action scene going.
That should free it up. It still won't move.
It's brand new, so it might still be a little stiff. Maybe if you put more weight on it?
Seriously? Oh right, I forgot. This game is like 50% meaningless bullshit. It'd be way too easy to just drop down the ladder and have an action scene. Oh no. First you need to hop on the ladder yourself, but it turns out it's still stuck, so you look for something to pry it free with. But then you climb to the top of the tower and you see a radio antenna that'll work, but it's still connected to the power grid. So Dr. Sorkin has to switch the power to daytime mode, meaning that the light will slowly flicker on and off, and you need to grab it while it's in the off position so it doesn't shock you.
Ah! Okay, Dr. Sorkin, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3!
You've got to be kidding me! Those raptors are gonna die of starvation by the time you get down there.
How you holding up, honey?
I want to go home.
So then Jess is like, fuck it, and helps her dad pull the ladder down, and then they run inside as the raptors chase them. Nothing cool happens. Fucking hate this game. But for now, let's check out what's going on with the last of the Brohicans over here.
Next time I get a headache like this, there better be tequila involved.
No way, amigo. This turned out better than the last time you drank tequila.
Yeah, you might be right. The girl I woke up next to is prettier anyway.
So while Oscar does some recon, Yoder is left to take care of the girl. And by take care of her, I mean dig through her backpack.
Wow, Barbasol. I have a can just like this back in San Jose's. Well, heavier than I remember. Just be full, I guess. It's only sloshing at the top. Sounds half empty, feels full. Why is that?
I know it's like important to the story or something, but like, you are weirdly inquisitive about a can of shaving cream.
The lady has a secret stash. But what the hell is it?
So she wakes up and makes a deal with Yoder about what to do with the embryos. I have a couple of options for what to say, but don't be silly, there aren't any real choices in this game.
It was my lover's. He died fighting for the revolution in Chile. It's all I have of his. Please give it back.
So let me get this straight. Your Marxist revolutionary boyfriend made it a top priority to keep his face silky smooth. He must have been a very sensitive guy.
I don't know how much longer those embryos will last. We need to meet my contact at the boat.
We're staying here until Oscar gets back. And come hell or high water, we are not leaving.
Oh shit, what can it be? We've seen T-Rexes, we've seen roller coaster sauruses. What dangerous monster are we possibly gonna see now? Nah, I'm just kidding, it's just the T-Rex again. You remember that part in Jurassic World where they brought the T-Rex back at the end? I mean, it was shameless fan service, sure, but it was kind of fun. Now imagine instead of them saving it for the end, they did it like 12 times during the movie. So you get the gist, don't move or it'll see you. Ah shit, he moved, let's get the fuck out of here. Moving on. Fuck, I take it back, I don't want to move on.
We should be safe in here.
Where do all these doors lead?
The maintenance corridors. The park's essential systems are in there. Electrical, water, air conditioning, you know, that sort of thing.
The tunnels on this side are for transporting animals, personnel, and food. That's why they're so big. They're
Wow, this scene is so you, Sorkin.
I want to know every girlfriend he stood up for dinner in 1953.
Leo just got off the phone with a whip. Last nose count, we're 5 votes down.
What the hell happened?
There's a Roosevelt room. I've been in there.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
Also, Jess stole some cigarettes because she's a fucking klepto.
Has anyone seen my cigarettes? I could swear I had some.
Maybe they fell out when we jumped from the water tower?
I suppose.
Lunch!
Oh well, I'm probably better off without them.
Did you guys hear that?
Sounded like a rat.
Yes, I'm a rat. Squeak, squeak.
And then a really, really strange scene happens. But first, some background knowledge in case you forgot.
The lysine contingency is intended to prevent the spread of the animals in case they ever get off the island. Dr. Wu inserted a gene that creates a single faulty enzyme in protein metabolism. The animals can't manufacture the amino acid lysine. Unless they're completely supplied with lysine by us, they slip into a coma and die.
I guess we've got a lot of extra lysine now that the parasaurs don't need the external supply.
Yeah, about that. It's not just the parasaurs. We added the antidote to the main water supply.
But that'll reach every dinosaur in the park. The lysine contingency... You're insane! Denying the dinosaurs lysine was the only safety mechanism we had to keep them out of the global ecosystem.
These animals are now part of the global ecosystem, whether we like it or not. We can't expect them to exist outside of it.
There's not an environment on Earth, including this one, that can maintain equilibrium with these animals around.
Do I need to remind you that there are 120 miles of ocean between Isla Nublar and the mainland? The lysine contingency was cruel and unnecessary.
Do you know for a fact that none of these animals can swim?
Oh, come on, Jerry.
It's how Asian elephants migrated to Sri Lanka from India.
What's so strange about it, you say? I don't know if you noticed, but you don't just control the dialogue for Jerry there. You control Dr. Sorkin's dialogue as well. They let you control both sides of the argument. So how the fuck are you supposed to be invested in either of their viewpoints if you control both of their viewpoints? I guess it puts you in the director's chair in a sense, allowing you to pick the responses best suited to their ideologies, but for that to work, you have to give a shit about the characters in the first place. You have to give a prehistoric flying fuck about these pricks. And then to top it all off, Jess acts like a shitbird for no good reason.
Jess, where'd you go?
Just down the hall looking at stuff. Not that you noticed I was gone.
I'm sorry, honey, I was distracted, but don't go off again like that, okay?
Yeah, okay.
And in other news, these guys are still being chased by a T-Rex.
The embryos.
Yeah, relax.
You lost it?
It must have fallen out. Got it! Open the door!
And that had no impact on the plot whatsoever.
Come on, we gotta keep moving.
No way. Not until I can see where I'm going.
Okay, we're in luck. This looks like a power panel right here. Yeah, that's right. Who's your... Oh, come on.
Arnie Bridges, rocking Jurassic Park's only unofficial radio station.
Jurassic Park has a radio station? At 35 minutes before the top of the hour, we'll bring you some hard-hitting traffic and weather reports. Spoiler alert, it's hot and humid and there's like 10 cars in the whole park.
So here's a little something to get you ready to set sail.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's Oscar been this whole time? Oh, shit!
Don't you know that I'm lonely? And you don't see me. Why did you
Oh, damn!
it just don't seem fair.
Now, I tend to be a cynical bastard, but come on, this is great. I love it so much. And then he fucking shanks it in the neck. Yeah, this is what these games needed. More dumb action. The writing isn't even close to that of the original film, so what it needed to do was step back from these boring-ass characters and just make a fun experience. Jurassic World did that. But speaking of boring-ass characters...
Let's not start this again. I respect your opinion, Jerry. Although, to be honest, I'm a little surprised at your lack of...
You know there's dinosaurs everywhere!
I don't care about them, Laura. It's just...
Where is it? I know it. Yes.
Alan.
It still tastes good like a cigarette should.
Dad, run!
He's gonna club it to death? You're not an intimidating guy, Jerry. You're just not. What is this, Interstellar? And you can drive forklifts!
This way! Come on, stay with me!
That was awesome.
Okay, yeah, that's warranted.
Yoder!
Sure, I guess he saved you too.
You're alive!
We're alive. I'm surprised.
Wait, what? What? What the fuck is this? I don't know if you forgot or this is some weird fucked up Stockholm Syndrome shit, but unless I'm mistaken, this chick kidnapped you and your dad at gunpoint.
Then I know you'll do exactly as I say. And as long as you do that, I won't shoot her. Hey, about before, the hostage thing? I'm sorry.
Oh, she's sorry. Everyone, you hear that? She's sorry. But now the raptors are gone, all their problems are solved, the group's back together, and they can finally focus on getting off the island. Gee, I'd sure hate if there was a conveniently timed life-threatening catastrophe right now.
Seen the flickering lights, now the steam eruptions. Something's gone wrong with the island's geothermal power plant.
That's not our problem.
When the power plant explodes, it will be.
Oh, great. Well, I guess we should deal with that now. Sounds really urgent.
How about a smoke?
I wish. I swore I had some on me, but... Jess? Something to share?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to borrow them. But then a dinosaur was there, and I threw them, and I think it ate them.
Jessica Marie Harding!
Don't we need to stop an explosion or something right now?
Mom smokes. You did too, when I was younger.
That's not
Guys.
the point. It's not just the smoking, it's
Guys.
stealing.
They weren't even my brand. I don't know why I bothered.
Oh, you have a brand. A brand? Are you kidding me? How long has this been going on?
Since sometime after you left.
I didn't even
Look,
see
Dad,
you.
I almost died today.
An
Text
adult?
like more than
You
once.
know what? You take that up with your
Can't
mother.
you tell me
Okay.
what to do?
I'm not lucky to get you for
This
this.
is really
Right,
like
you 18-year-old daughter.
All right, enough!
Oh my god, thank
I
you.
apologize. I'm sorry. Jess?
Oh my god.
We will finish.
Situations like this make me glad I never had kids.
I haven't seen my daughter in almost 6 months.
Oh.
So now the gang's in the belly of the beast, and that beast has IBS. So to stop the explosion, everyone has to do a bunch of rigorous, death-defying things like turning the power off, disconnecting the motor, venting the steam, charging the capacitor, and turning the power back on. You know, it'd be nice to do things that are actually visually important and not just an arbitrary checklist. But oh no, something went wrong! Oh no, everything's going wrong!
Raptors!
Can't these doors be opened manually?
I'm afraid not. The only way we can get them open is by using the controls by the doors where we came in.
I'm on it.
No, no way, that's suicide.
He's right. The raptors wouldn't have come back if they were still afraid of you.
I'll just have to give them a new reason to be scared then.
Can we at least talk about
We
this?
gotta get these people out of here. I figure they got no chance with both of us gone.
Crap.
So Oscar made his way to the control panel, knowing fully well that it meant certain death. But he wasn't going down without a fight.
You want some of what your buddy had?
Behind you! Run, Oscar! Come on, Oscar, get up, get up!
Come on, you can do it! You can do it!
There's nothing you can do.
You did it, Oscar. Rest in peace, you giant man-beast. But the funeral's cut short because the raptors are somehow not afraid of jumping over lava right now, which means it's time to vamoose. Looks like they're safe for now. Right here in this safe little room. Whoa, that's kind of fucked up.
Jess, you don't want to see this.
Whoa, that's really fucked up.
What the hell's going on over there? Is he alive or not?
He's alive, but in a comatose state. Something has laid eggs in his abdomen.
Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god. I knew they'd gotten out somehow, but I never thought...
Knew about this? You knew? I'll kill you!
It sucked. Sure, the whole fucked up body horror thing at the end is intriguing, but it really comes out of nowhere at the last second just to try to hype you up for episode 4. I also like Oscar's big dumb action scenes, but that's only a few parts of the whole episode. For the most part, it's a bunch of boring puzzles and lame exposition. These characters aren't interesting! Stop trying to make me care about these characters! And I know this was Telltale's baby steps toward making their later narrative works, but they seriously thought this was a good idea? It'd be a neat concept if it was done right, like if we spent half the game with Jerry as the protagonist and then the other half with Sorkin as the protagonist and then they meet up here and have a debate. We'd be way more invested in their opinions and players could choose who wins the fight. But instead we have the fucking Battle of the Blands! But there is one more episode, and hey, it might redeem itself somehow. But probably not.